FBI thingy. Yee.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Good, did get set back.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake.
Well, I mean, technically it got
Saga
set
had
back
to
a
pursue O'Neill
little bit
due to
because
the overlap. Finding
I
a way
was,
over would be difficult.
uh,
A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
I was right here where I was supposed to still question him and stuff.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
I knew there was something with the law enforcement in this town. I didn't expect the sheriff,
The
but I
victim of a
knew
ritualistic murder
something was
turns
with the
into a
law enforcement in
monster.
this town.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
And now we know why the FBC is here, Federal Bureau of Control. They only show up for very weird cases, at least that's what they said. Meaning there is definitely something.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Must be locked from the other side.
This was where I saw him first, remember? He put his hand on the window.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Maybe it is because he was the first murder that got interrupted. Like, the heart was left behind and all the other things. But in the stories, the heart was locked away in a box. So maybe that is why he became a monster. And maybe that it happened because this murder was the first one that was interrupted, meaning they couldn't clean up after, meaning they probably had something else to do just before they left, and they couldn't.
Makes sense.
Well, how do you know they create monsters? I mean, yeah, it is. There was a monster that was created, but how do you know that was on purpose?
No.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved. Forcing you
Or,
into their
what's also
twisted
possible is that this is the first time it actually was succeeded. Or, what's also possible is that the monsters that they create, they hide somewhere, and that this is one of the first one is the first one that we got in custody, right as it turned into a monster, meaning that there are many other monsters somewhere out there, possibly waiting to create an apocalypse on the town. Oh, and since because it was connected to the underworld, maybe it's a literal apocalypse. Like a few undead monsters we can take down, but like if they open a portal to the underworld, then we're actually fucked. So I think that's the most valid theory so far. You know what my dad says? What's so stupid? He says the monsters are in the trees, which is dumb. I mean, yeah, it's Cult of the Trees, but like, I bet that it's Cult of the Trees because trees are kind of a symbol. Because first of all, the ladle turned into a tree, and second of all, the a tree stretches out into the sky, aka the heavens, and the roots stretch out underneath into the depths of the earth, aka hell. So my theory is that is why they choose Cult of the Trees, because they use trees to get to hell or something like that. Or it's just a stupid metaphor to make us more confused.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me.
It's this guy. This is the guy that I'm suspicious
do
of.
what we
Right here,
can.
that one. He just has that typical sus face. You seem okay, but that's exactly what I want. You're the face of the operation, so that it would seem less suspicious.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton?
And I just called it. I knew something was gonna happen here, remember? I called there was gonna be a battle scene.
He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I need something to cut this.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear.
Nora.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Plus the government. We got full cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Hey, how you doing?
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you. Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
He knows more than we think.
You can sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
Sheriff, I'd like to take this person into questioning. Oh my god.
It won't open. Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
I want to go the other way, stupid.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
And it's on the police building. I knew there was something wrong with the township law enforcement. Or it's propaganda.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see
I
the
don't think
clues.
that is up to safety
Solve the case.
protocols. Neither is, I think, this tree over here. I think there's something very wrong with safety in this park. Not only murders from a cult,
I've
also
been thinking more
the
about
trees.
cult of
The trees
tree.
are just dangerous.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks
A lot of
doing?
things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
Over there.
He was about to give you
I see a
more
fire.
pages.
Need to get there.
Something didn't want us to have them?
Quick.
Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know.
Why can't you just climb over that, you weak-ass agent?
Normally solved.
Jesus fuck.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
Oh wait, this is the crime
No sign of
scene.
Nightingale. But the
It's over
page
there.
did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Casey, you look for any further clues here, and I'll check the rest of the area. You see anything, radio me.
Got it.
I need to figure out where Nightingale went. I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Alright, so or there are multiple signs, or this area is suddenly flooded. I sure hope it's multiple signs.
What is that?
Nope, this area is
Seems like it's
suddenly
reacting to
flooded.
the
That
light.
definitely
These aren't
is
the
it.
same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
You know, at least turn around for if anybody was standing there, you know.
I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
I've actually already been there once. Yeah, I'm gonna go do something else. Bye bye.